Hey guys, welcome to Long Hollow Outdoors, where waterfowl hunting is our passion and retriever training is our profession. Here. Good dog, here. So we hope you'll follow along as Blake and I hit the road for the exciting unknown trail to Nebraska for some waterfowl hunting that we won't soon forget.
Oh! What are you, a rookie? You ever done this before?
You didn't bring any dog food, so your leftovers.
I'm using Grant's. Hey Grant, you got any dog food? Oh, happy dogs. Happy dogs.
This Nebraska trip was a super awesome experience for me. I've dreamt ever since I was a little kid of just hooking up the decoy trailer to the truck, loading up the dogs, and hitting the road.
Made it! Woo! I'm pretty excited about the evolution of Long Hollow Outdoors TV for many reasons. The first and most important being the addition of my good friend and now partner with Long Hollow Retrievers, Blake Gibson. Also, finally having the opportunity to get out of the Pacific Northwest, broaden our horizons, bridge that gap between East and West, meet new people, and do some hunting that we've been dreaming of doing since we were kids. In an effort to share our trip to Nebraska, we're going to break it into two parts. In this first episode, you're going to get an opportunity to meet our good friend Grant Hatch at Big Cottonwood Retrievers. You're also going to see some awesome waterfowl hunting and some master hunter retrievers.
Well, I was pretty excited, I gotta admit, when they pulled in the driveway from their 18-hour trip. I was also pretty nervous, and I wanted to get these guys on birds. Just like when somebody gets a puppy, I want them to have the best experience.
Oh my word. Well, that was unnecessary. That must have been a big Cottonwood retriever.
So this particular hunt with Ryan and Blake really sparked my desire to have what they have. I learned so much in just a few days. I couldn't thank them enough, and I just love how a dog wants to please. I like dogs more than I like most people. You know, there's not a better dog on earth than a retriever. You know, being steady at a hunt test is, you know, part of the requirement, but being steady in the blind when you're actually duck hunting with live ammo, I mean, that's what you need. You got to have a steady retriever.
Delta!
Send Gunner.
Gunner!
One of the things I enjoyed the most out of that whole trip was watching those big black dogs run after them mallards in the fast water, and showed me what a true hunting retriever is all about. And you know, we stayed on that, and I made it a point from that hunt on and this coming season that we're not going to compromise our standard. That's the number one thing I learned from these guys. Sochi's very first AKC senior test, and she had a live mallard hen land 5 yards in front of her, and she was steady. And I know it was had a lot to do with the way we approached the rest of the season after the Long Hollow fellas came down and hunted with us.
Oh, big flock of ducks. Big flock of ducks. Good dog. Here. Here. Good dog. Here. He's dead. He's not even crippled.
These three right here.
Okay.
Kill green. Shit. Nice. Gunner.
Shoot this single.
Gunner, here. Here.
Is that a greenhead?
Yeah, that one's green.
Oh, why didn't you shoot it?
You just shot a hen.
Feel good.
Grant, that's your side.
We like to load up our own dogs and our own gear and do our own thing, but we've had an opportunity to hunt with some pretty great outfitters. We've had the opportunity to spend time in the field with the guys from Pacific Calls, and finally got an opportunity to meet Grant Hatch and Sherry Hatch of Big Cottonwood Retrievers when they stepped on board last year and sponsored us by giving us a puppy. That puppy's name is Cannon, and probably one of the best young stud dogs we have in our kennel right now. We're excited about his future, and we can't thank Grant and Sherry Hatch of Big Cottonwood Retrievers enough for being a part of the rebirth of Long Hollow Retrievers. For me, it's always been about great retrievers and how they complete our team as waterfowl hunters.
Watching Delta and Gunner, Ryan and Blake working as teams, it was the epitome of a finished retriever, and that's what I wanted.
He's coming back again. Right there.
Gunner. Here.
And I knew I couldn't do it myself. I needed help, and I needed to know how to get to where I wanted to go. And so there was a commitment, and I had the support of Sherry, where I made a trip back up to Washington and trained with those guys for a better part of a week. And then when I got home, I needed a local mentor, and I made a couple of phone calls and was welcomed at Flatlander Kennels, and that went better than even expected. I couldn't have gotten where I am today without Ryan Fortier, Blake Gibson, Chris Jobman, and Eric Tisson. Those guys are just great dog guys.
Sherry Hatch.
And of course, without the love and support of my wife, Sherry Hatch. She keeps me fit.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this hunt as much as I did. It was so much fun to shoot greenheads over the shallow waters of the Platte River and run great dogs and get to know Grant a little bit more and really develop our friendship. I know we live a long ways away from each other, but I can't wait till my next trip back down there and we do it all again. In part 2 of our trip to Nebraska, we're going to head to the northern part of Nebraska for some amazing goose hunting with Black Goose Outfitters. See you next time with more great calling, great waterfowl hunting, but most importantly, great retrievers.